Hi, I'm Jim Gottstein. I self-published a paperback of the Zyprexa papers in January of 2020. And my good friend Alexandra McClanahan, a great author who has written a number of books, including children's books, but the ones that I really like are Growing Up Native in Alaska, Finding the Path to Identity, and Our Stories, Our Lives, which is about 23 elders in the Cook Inlet region in Alaska from interviews conducted in 1984. And it's really quite interesting. Both of them are about being native in Alaska, if you're interested in that. In any event, Alexandra, after she read the Zyprexa papers, liked it, but thought that if I ever did another edition, it should have a bibliography and index. And so when Samonstad Health Writers Cooperative agreed to publish the hardcover, which was published in June of 2021, just this past June, we put in a bibliography and index. And I think if the cost differential isn't significant, that there's one index entry that's worth the difference in price for the hardcover edition. Of course, I'm not going to tell you what that index entry is. You got to hopefully get the book to find it. Samonstad Health Writers Cooperative is the brainchild of Dr. David Healy, who's a really quite well-renowned medical researcher, especially in psychiatry. Samizdat means the clandestine copying and distribution of literature banned by the government, especially formerly in the communist countries of Eastern Europe. And what's happened is that traditional publishers have essentially become an arm of groupthink and won't publish books on health that go against approved doctrine. So Samizdat is a place where non-approved ideas on health will be published. Other books they've published are Shipwreck of the Singular by Dr. Healy, and it's a fascinating account of both the history and corruption of medicine. Well, I'd say the history part is fascinating. It's very interesting, the history. And then when he gets into more modern times, he really goes into how medical research and medicine has been corrupted. And it's not a story that people really know, and I think it's well worth reading. Another book that Samonstad has published is Prescription for Sorrow by Patrick Hahn. It's about the antidepressants. And the thing that I found about that book is there are a lot of books about antidepressants and how they don't work and they have all these terrible side effects and they're hard to get off of. But Prescription for Sorrow, I think, is the most readable of them. It's certainly the most readable of the ones that I've read. And then there's Malkarist, which is a novel by John Paul Scott that's basically about ghostwriting in medical literature. And it's entertaining and it's got some drama and it's got a little love interest and one car chase, and so I think it's a good read, and it's also really quite accurate about ghostwriting. And then Children of the Cure, also by Dr. Healy, is about study 329, which fraudulently shows that Paxil is safe and effective for children. And it goes through just the incredible fraud involved in that. Back to the Zyprexa papers, you can purchase it on Amazon, Barnes and Noble. Most bookstores in the US can get it. On Amazon, it's in all the markets around the world. The Zyprexa papers also comes in a Kindle version and an audiobook version that you can get from Amazon. And for signed copies, there is an online order page you can find at thezyprexapapers.com, thezyprexapapers.com. So I know the hardcover is more expensive. That's why they publish them first, usually, and the paperback second. But I do think there's reasons to get hardcover, not the least of which is that one index entry, and also to support Samonstad Health Writers Cooperative. Thank you.